suppose have some games.
Alright, out here working on the 78 Calais 4-speed. Currently putting a gas tank in it. There's a replacement tank right there. My buddy Jeff is underneath there wrenching out the old one. What we want to do is see if this thing will fire up. It's been sitting for 15 years. It hasn't had a battery in it. Actually 17 years, since 95 or so. Put a battery in it. Got the fire extinguisher handy. Haven't hooked up the battery yet. This thing actually has a holly on it. It's got a big holly on it. It should have a quadra-jet or at least a dual jet or a 2-jet on it. So, you know, someone's been in this motor. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the battery in it, see if we got power, see if it'll crank, put some gas on the carburetor and see if it'll fire. Last time a battery was in this car was almost 20 years ago. Battery's hooked up. What did you say, the dome light works? Yeah. It ain't working now. I think you're bullshitting me. I already put the wrench away. Yeah, horn works. That's a good sign. That means we have got power. I don't know why the dome light's not working. Headlights are on. Headlights work. Let's I don't know why the dome light isn't working. Maybe it just burned out. Oh, there it is. Well, it'll work. The switch is probably bad in it. Oh, I'm gonna sit in this thing. The clock is actually working. Let's
it's flickering a little bit.
There it is. Let's do the moment of truth right here. Let's see if any of the gauges come on. Buzzer works. None of the gauges are working. There's no power to the gauges. Might be a fuse. Static radio. The power antenna's not going up though. Let's see if this thing cranks. Push the clutch down and see what happens. Cranks! It cranks! Let me do that again. See if the safety works. Yeah, it does work. Sounds like it might have a dead cylinder. You know? Cranks over. How do you fill up the bowl of a holly though? I think, oh, right through the top here. Or I'll just pour a little bit down the throat of the carb. This thing will kick. Actually, I'll use this funnel. See if we can do something. Camera roll. See if this thing kicks over. It'll fire. The motor actually sounded quiet, didn't it?
It didn't make any noise at all.
Alright, once you get in there and give it a crank. It runs. No knocks, no ticks. I think we need to hook up a gas can. Don't you? Alright, let's hook up a gas can, see what happens. There's the old gas tank, had to swap it out. Because I showed in the other video that there's a big hole in it. There it is. Probably got caught on something. Tore a hole right in it. Probably one of the reasons why they stopped driving this car. So there's a new tank in there. It's painted black by someone else. So we're gonna hook the battery back up and see if it'll run.
I say that timing's advanced.
Alright, filled up the float bowl. At least I think I did. It's running off the float bowl, I think. Yep, running off the float bowl. Try it again. Well, we went ahead and it wouldn't suck the gas from the fuel tank because I don't know if the pump is not primed or what, so we filled up some gas in the quart can and it sucked it through and it fired up. So go ahead and start it up. The guides of the gas coming out of the rear bowls right there, so we're not going to let it run for too long. Seems like it's idling. It's idling. This thing's built, man. I don't know, but it runs. It's quiet. You know, it's idling okay. Oh. Yeah, that hose gets wrapped up in that fan. That wouldn't be pretty. Well, it runs. I don't know if this thing's got a decent camshaft in it or what. Or if it's just missing. Alright. It's running on 7, isn't it? Ah, it's stuck now. It's not pissing as much. I don't know why it won't go down now. I don't know if the fast idle's stuck on or not. You know? It's quiet, it runs. It's kind of surprising after sitting for 17 years. It looks like it's either running out of gas, which I don't think it is, but the carburetor stopped leaking. It's hard to believe that this car is running as good as it is after sitting for 17 years in a barn. Alright, we bumped the timing a little bit and it's sitting here idling fairly decent for what it is. I'm going to see if it'll go down the drive forwards and backwards. Too bad this window doesn't go down.
Yes.